Invincibles, 1-0.
10 hugs won more than Arteta, so you honestly can't speak to me.
Europe is like the supplement. The protein is here and we got hella protein here.
I see Turkish brought his prop. I also have a prop here.
You're bringing the same thing I shot you down behind camera. I did.
You didn't shut me down, bro.
It's Dilly Phillips. It gets passed around block to block every single year.
It's Rory Jennings, ladies and gentlemen!
Whatever we discuss next, you lose, my friend.
Yo, people, welcome back to Back Your Chat. You've seen this series where we take debates to the street.
How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. You see it there, Back Your Chat. It's out tomorrow, 4 p.m. I see a lot of messages and DMs about it. It's finally out. It's not that long of a wait, a few weeks. International break is always the plan. And we're getting it out there just in time. So 4 p.m. tomorrow, make sure you're there. How do you get there? Subscribe, notification bell on, and YouTube will do the rest for you, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hit the like button whilst you're at, and look, the community, we've got a debut on the panel tonight. Big up Flav in the building, representing Tottenham. What are you saying, Flav?
Mate, just happy to be here. I'm surprised, actually, because every time I've spoken to sort of Villa fans or Forest fans in recent times, they apparently want to take our place in the Big Six. So I'm glad that Spurs are still represented.
You know what? That's
the cheek of it, though. The cheek of it. Man.
It has come up a few times across the years. It has.
But do you know what? I've got a new idea for Back Your Chat, but luckily they've won that scruffy little cup last season. Otherwise, the next Back Your Chat would have been, do Spurs deserve to stay in the Big Six? That would have been a wicked show. Wicked show.
I mean, I don't think it's a question, is it? Like, it's not. I don't know how you define Big Six anymore, but look, I don't mind having a conversation with you boys. I won't be having it with an Aston Villa fan. That is ridiculous.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But listen,
my position was on the threat as well, man. Don't worry, Flav. We were in the same boat last season. I had people telling me you need to get me out and that. So don't worry. It's only just you.
Yeah, to be fair, Man United could lose, not win a trophy in the next 20 years and still be in the Big Six. That'll never change. But it's an ongoing battle. I'm seemingly have to face the legitimacy of Tottenham in the Big Six. But you only have to look at the
Everton. Everton in it. If Everton start winning now, they've got a big ground now. No, I'm just saying, if they start winning a cup and they've got a big ground now, they've got history. They might start making noise.
No.
I mean, Everton could make it a Big Seven.
They could.
Because,
Matisse is too young, isn't it? I told you, Matisse is
that's a takeover. That's a takeover and titles away, though. That's the problem.
It's nothing to do with age. It's just what are we doing here?
So Spurs are in the Big Six because of their stadium. So why
you're gonna advance the copywriting us on this channel or doing something with that?
Spurs are in the Champions League right now. What are you trying to?
I'm just saying. Yes, so Spurs are in the Big Six. Why?
Because they're consistently in the Champions League. They're consistently in the top six places.
Even Flav can't back that.
But it's
Champions
true.
of Europe. What do you want?
See now, look,
just one European trophy, Grizz. Is that not a big thing to do?
I was just seeing if Flav's got the same blood pressure valve as Toby, but he's cool.
There's nothing anyone can ever say to wind me up. I've grown up around Arsenal fans my entire life. I grew up in North London. I went to Highbury Grove School. I've been tested more than you can imagine. There is not a single man on this planet that can raise my blood pressure.
Fair play. Speak soon.
Big Steve has been challenged.
I was going to say,
not like them Arsenal fans then, that all over Twitter crying.
Shit.
And you know what? That the other night was only a comment. Some guy said, Man City and their fans are scared of Arsenal. And I just replied to it. And the fucking shit, the meltdown is hilarious. I tell you what, I'm undervalued. There's a million fucking views on Twitter. There's a million on TikTok. If that's how sensitive this Arsenal lot are, it's fucking grim, man. Turkish, you need to start, educating the masses on your new. Now you're doing shows on your own channel. Get everybody over on your channel and say, do not rise to Big Steve and he's trolling because you're too easy, man. It's too even. I've even had Arsenal fans saying, Steve, I've been trying to tell the young guns not to fall for it, but they're just fuming all the time, foaming at the mouth. You know what I mean? Too easy, man.
your clips are perfect for Twitter as well. That audience just eats it up. Like,
and I'm not even on Twitter, and people are going, "Oh, Steve's getting cooked on Twitter." They can cook all they fucking want, because I'm not even on it. I don't see it. And the thing is, I said it before. They can call me as many names as they want. Doesn't matter. I've been used to it all my life. Baldy, fatty, fucking Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Carry on. But one thing they cannot call me is a liar, because I tell the truth, and the truth hurts bad. Simple as that.
I did agree. I did agree with your points. Funnily enough, Steve, that there hasn't been in recent times a time where Arsenal have dented Man City in any significant way.
They haven't, and I'm just being honest. And Jamie O'Hara has gone in on Arsenal. He must have seen mine and thought, you know what, I'll have a bit of a pile on with Big Steve. He's gone on Top Sport on he's done the same thing as me and said the same thing. But I was a bit respectful. I was only replying from my opinion, just saying, you know, they don't really affect me. I've not really been upset by it. And fucking hell, man, never seen that like it, man.
This season is the season to have an effect. We got to get it done.
That was my answer. Come back with the trophies, and I'll hold my hands up. You know that. I did it with Chelsea and the Gremlins. The Gremlins. I used to have this relationship with the Gremlins. They were swinging off lampposts and fucking air ducting and everything, trying to kill me. And then when they beat us in the Champions League, I held my hands up. I came on the shows. I took my medicine, and now we have this. Me and the Gremlins, we're cool. And one day, me and Arsenal
good now.
There. Say again.
You lot are good now. You and the Gremlins seem to have a good relationship.
Good. I used to be the main Arteta man, you know, stick it up for him, but now they've all turned on me and that, because the truth, it's the truth. They don't.
Yes, the Gremlins even like me now after Chelsea Liverpool. That was 2 weeks ago now, you lot. So forget about all that. That was.
Forgive me, boys. Who? I mean, I love this. It's a collective noun for which supporter base?
Chelsea.
Okay,
no, let me just explain to you why. Right. So basically, I had this gremlin theory that, you know, when they get beat or they're winning, they want you to stroke them like Gizmo. You know, when Gizmo's not been fed and he's all fluffy and that, and you stroke him, that's fine. But the second they lose or you say anything bad about them, they turn into fucking Stripe, and then they're swinging off the air conditioning units and trying to murder you and that. So that was the gremlin sort of thing. But we're over that now. Good. Tommy Tapping Tuchel kicked me in the bollocks, and I'm happy where I am now.
You moved on. You moved on.
Good.
People, listen, Flav, what you haven't got your own channel, have you?
Well, I got mainly podcasts, so audio only. But yeah, I do. I've got Football Between the Lines. That's the kind of football generic podcast I do with HLTCO on a big Twitter account, Palace fan, and obviously James Alcott's channel. We do James and Flav for Now podcast. It's been going for about 8 years. But no, I don't have my own channel. Cool. I've thought about it. I've done it a little bit, and I just don't like doing it, honestly.
It's mad because you was one of the ones. It's so funny because you actually told me to do mine, and you didn't do yours. You gave me a half an hour lecture once, right, to do mine, like a proper half an hour lecture, tactics, techniques, everything, how I'm gonna smash it, and then he didn't do it himself.
I mean, I'd love that to be true because that's such a kind thing to say, but I don't think any of that happened, did it, Chris? I just don't. I mean, you boys are amazing. The people.
There's a lot of things that Chris says that didn't happen, Vlad. You know that. You know.
I've seen it in the chat already. He's getting.
Are you trying to tell me this ITK stretches past transfers?
ITK
stories.
Come to the front and center. Aye.
Come to the stage. Come to the stage.
Oh shit! Soon I'm gonna be on that geezers.
Soon. Oh gosh. Cool. Listen. The Premier League is back, people. You see it here. Big up Flav. He's let you know where you can find him. He hasn't got his own channel, but he's active. He's out there doing content as well. So go check him out. Show him some love. And obviously the individual channels are all there as well. We're here to talk Big Six game this weekend, and it's a big one, not only on paper, but it's a big one for us too. The Mob this Sunday. We welcome SAEED for the first time this season. He'll be representing United this Sunday. He'll be there, live in the flesh, ready to go. And obviously GRIZZ is going to be in the building too. So make sure you're there, people. A lot of love on the last one, Chelsea Liverpool. I'm with United this time round. I'm not as confident as I was with Chelsea, but SAEED. You know, we move until
come on, man.
Or we move. But yeah, big one, GRIZZ. Probably start with you, not just because you're the home team, but because your form. You know, United are United. They've been that for a long time. You lot off the back of 3 losses, it hasn't looked good. Are you confident of it starting to look good against United?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
It's got his water hat on, isn't it?
I see it, but we
I'm
need
glad you
more
noticed it. I
live.
thought you might miss it.
Nah, can't miss that.
I'm
water.
I'm very confident it starts this weekend. There's not much to talk about in terms of not much talking to do anymore. You're right, and everyone's right. Everyone's right. No more talking. Each one of you cooked me last couple of episodes and got all the gremlins of your own respective clubs out on me as well. And it's fair. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. You got to take it. You got to take the rough with the smooth and all that business. And you just got to walk your walk now. Talk the talk and walk the walk. We made the signings. We're reigning champions. Pretty much, let me think, injury-free now, apart from Alisson. Okay, so apart from Alisson, pretty much injury-free now. Everyone's had a bit of a break. Go away with the international teams. Have a think about what they're doing, what they've done so far, which hasn't been great. It hasn't been as bad as everyone's made out, but that comes with the territory. Because if you're anything but like immaculate, you're going to get criticized for it. You make big signings. If they don't perform to the value of their transfer fee in people's eyes, you're going to get criticized for it. And we've got criticized. We've been lambasted. You know, even Liverpool fans. I mean, look, the rival fans I expect. You expect banter. You accept laugh. You accept trolling. You accept people taking the piss. 008 or whatever it is now, 007, all that business and all those gimmicks and memes and everything that the young cats do these days. But ultimately, a lot of it, if you take away the banter and trolling, is bordering on the truth. We have to perform better, which is the ultimate message from everyone. And it's the same for me. We have to perform better. And what better game? Like, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that in a Man United, Liverpool way. Despite what Man City will do and have done, and Arsenal and Chelsea, to a lesser extent, the mighty Spurs, Liverpool, Manchester United is still the biggest game in England. It's still the biggest game in the Premier League. It's still one of the most viewed, watched games in the world. And there's a reason for that.
Sorry to interrupt. Right, I'm new, right? So
okay, no problem, man. I'll get you back.
This show you can interrupt.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
So I think this is a bit of a myth. This Liverpool Man United sort of rivalry is a little bit of a myth, right? Not to say it isn't important to you guys and the people of Manchester, but I think that Sky Sports went so big on it when social media didn't exist and when we actually knew what people felt and were talking about. And Sky Sports made this fixture as big as along with the history and the docs and all that sort of stuff that's really important. But I genuinely don't think fans from other football clubs hold it in the same regard as Man United and Liverpool fans do hold it. Like maybe that's your point, and maybe it's sort of flawed now in 2025 because of the state of United. But overall, I'd say the facts and figures speak for themselves. When I mean figures, I mean viewing figures across the world.
Across the world. You know, the fan bases across the world. It's the biggest game. You're talking 40 league titles. How many? 40 between us, 2020 each, and numerous cups and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So you're right. Rivalry-wise, you're right in terms of...
It's fallen off, yeah.
Like the Arsenal-Man United rivalry was bigger and more significant, I think.
At that time, because they were both... You know what?
I'm not talking about who hates each other more.
I'll tell you why. Arsenal, Man United were both good at the same time. They were,
and there was a lot of needles.
1 and 2, 2 and 1, 1 and 2. Whereas Liverpool and United, if we analyze it, right, neither of us have been good at the same time. I think.
No, you haven't.
One's always been a bit, and one's been vying for the title, and now it's roles reversed. But the funny thing is, and this is why this is a mad fixture, even though I'm confident, and we'll get to the predictions and all that business. This fixture does mad shit. Like we used to rock up and perform against them. We used to raise our game at Anfield against them. And sometimes at Old Trafford as well. Danny Murphy twice, 2 free kicks. Fabio Aurelio free kick. The Torres, blah, blah, blah. Steven Gerrard when he kissed the camera. There is times where we've turned up to Old Trafford. More recently, Salah. So, what I mean? Even if you're the underdog or you're not in form, kind of form goes out the window. I know it's a cliche, but it kind of does. Like, look at them shithousing last 2 trips to Anfield, where everyone thought we're going to smash them to bits, and they got 2 draws. So football happens when these two teams.
We need that again, Saeed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about shit housing, but yeah, carry on.
It's the venom in the fixture as well, though. There's a lot of venom there. It is nasty.
There is.
That fixture. You know, I know people say the rivalry and like obviously if Arsenal and Man United were going for the title at the same time, so it meant a lot more. If Man United and Liverpool were ever in a league title race, I feel like that would be pretty mad. But I feel like obviously living in Manchester, I can only speak from the Manchester United side, and it is pure venom there. They hate
100%.
Serious detesting. Like there'll be there's trouble every game. United away support will be going there mobbed up on Sunday, and they're just ready for it. And the Liverpool fans are the same. You know what I mean? So it might not be the most popular to watch, like you say, numbers wise, but for pure venom and hatred, I think you don't get any bigger than that.
But it's true. But see, Flav, this is coming from a guy from up north, Manchester, whatever. Down south, I hear what your opinion and your viewpoint is as well, and I get that as well. Because me being a London-based, formerly London-based Liverpool fan, I can, I can understand if someone says that it's not as venomous, but it is. Like I've been to about I've been to about 8 Man United Liverpool games, home and away, and they
no. I'm not saying it ain't like vicious. No, I get it. It's fierce. It's one of the biggest in the league, and many people will say it's the biggest in the league. I just think that Liverpool, Man United fans, just outside of your supporters groups, we're not as interested as people think.
Not anymore, maybe, but I don't think that's been the case in the past. But look, as I said, in terms of the game,
I'm interested this Sunday. Saeed, have you got something? Please talk to me, man, because
you know what it is. Yeah, I think Liverpool are lucky. I can't lie. I say that because I feel like this international break is going to benefit them, and I'm quite disappointed with that, if I'm being honest with you. Because had we played them straight after Chelsea, I'd be coming in here, pumping my chest out, and I'm on it. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying I'm not on it now. And you know what I mean? I hope we could do the job. And for my sake first, I know Turkish is trying to get yours in, but for my sake, because it's been trouble over there, man. But I genuinely believe this has come at a perfect time for Liverpool, because I say that with saying Man City. Man City were, I think, on a 2-loss streak. Then they had an international break. Then they came back and beat us 3-0. Liverpool are the same. Okay, it's a 3 loss streak with them ones in all competitions, but I feel like international breaks come at a good time for them. For us, we've had it, and then bang, we got slapped. So I'm not sure what state Man United are going to be in. We've never won 2 in a row. What perfect moment, man. I swear down, to win 2 games in a row, yeah. I know it sounds mad. I know the bar is on the low, but it would be absolutely poetic, yeah, to get our second 2 games in a row against Liverpool, bro. It would be poetic. You know what I'm trying to say?
I agree. I'm with you.
You get me? Like it's the bar is on the floor. But
it's like we have a Burnley fan on here.
No, it's not. It's not. But listen, I'm trying to tell you what the situation is, the scenario is.
They ain't won back-to-back games, bro.
You ain't won back-to-back games.
Yeah, but the way you're speaking about it, it's like it's the holy grail. It's the creme de la creme.
You know how insane that is? You know how insane that is?
I know it is.
But a Manchester United fan in 2025 saying we've not won 2 in a row. Now, if someone said that to me, I'd think he means he's not won 2 leagues in a row. Not 2 games in a row. You know what I mean?
2 Premier League games in a row, bro. Like, there's a reason why I've been shouting. People are thinking, why do I put a bally on? Why do you think my name's still Jamal? Bro, my name. I've not changed my name for about 2 months, bro. I thought it'd be a quick, them little, you know what I'm saying? Little,
Have you tweeted since? Have you tweeted since that?
I've not tweeted since. I've not been on X since. My name's still Jamal. When people say to me, yo, Saeed, I'm like, nah, I don't know you, bro. But if you say Jamal, I'll know you. You get what I'm trying to say? So
to be honest, I think you should change your name to Lamal, because you've got 2 L's at both ends and you're always losing.
Yeah, but it's too late. It's too late. You should have thought that one. Yeah, you should have. But I think for me, I'm not gonna lie, the bar is on the floor, man. But the bar is on the floor because we've got a manager who hasn't found a consistent form. You know what I mean? And our record here is terrible. We haven't won it since 2016. Wayne Rooney. I remember when he lashed it in the net. We haven't won there since. There have been a lot of draws, though. There have been a lot of draws. You know what I mean? They beat up 7-0. I think we drew. We drew their last year. For me, we should have won that game. I thought we were excellent in that game. I know Grizz says, "Oh, we came in with this sort of tactics." I thought we were brilliant in that game. I don't know what sort of Man United are going into this game, bro. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because I was confident against Man City, bro. You see me? I went toe-to-toe with Man City. I went toe-to-toe with Steve. I said, yo, we're having it. And then Haaland came out and smacked them up. I know I've been laughing at them. 009. I see the chat doing 009. We could be the type of team to let Wirtz, you know, kind of almost be this new player, and he's like, he's arrived in the Premier League. They're not like, if you look at their team is not balanced. Yes, they've got individuals, but I can see weaknesses in their team. But can Man United exploit it? And I'm not sure Ruben Amorim has the capabilities of doing that. And that's my problem, because I think the personnel is there. If you look at the actual game, on the transition, this is a perfect game for Mbeumo and Cunha. That if the fullbacks do go forward, we can then exploit them spaces. This is the perfect game. So that's why I'm like, with Ruben Amorim, I generally think he hasn't got anything to lose in this game, because Jim Ratcliffe has come out and said, you know, you've got 3 years. They seem to be backing him. They're not going to sack him anytime soon. For me, if you're going against Liverpool, this is your moment now to say, you know what? All of these tactics, what I've been doing, defensive-minded, now go for it. Go toe-to-toe with Liverpool. I know it sounds crazy, but Chelsea, I'm sorry, with a team that had Gittins that came on, Esteval, a back line that I don't know who was in that back line. I'm sorry, man. If they could go toe-to-toe with Liverpool, my United team should be able to do that. Fully fit team. We spent money, 200 million in the summer. So that the pressure needs to still be there. Yes, we've been poor, but Ruben Amorim has to show some sort of mentality going to that game that we can cause Liverpool problems. They are not the greatest team right now. Yes, they've got amazing talent, but in terms of what they're trying to do, they're not figuring it out yet. And I just hope we're not the team to get them back on track, because that's what we do all the time. We let Man City do it. We do it to other teams when they're going for a little bit of a spell. Do not let them. Make it a competitive game. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm thinking Liverpool are very lucky here at the minute. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This international break, normally, you think to yourself, let me play a game now. Nah, Liverpool needed that break, because now Arne Slot can figure out what he wants to do. So
I would love for you to just drop Sesko as well, man.
Why?
Honestly, in my head, you need to pack that midfield. The way we beat Liverpool is we pack that midfield. And I know your manager's stubborn. He's not going to change the system and all that. But if you go in there with two midfielders and you go Cunha and Mbeumo, Sesko, I'm just thinking you're just going to get overloaded in midfield. They're just going to just take you apart through there. And remember, their midfielders are not in the best of form. Wirtz is not in good form, but McAllister's been awful. McAllister against us was one of the worst performances I've seen in a very long time from a midfielder. I'm thinking if you guys just play Cunha and Mbeumo as a front two, let them play off each other, let them, you know, try and peel off the back of Van Dijk, draw them into Konate's not in good form, draw them into half spaces, draw them out wide, and just play Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro. Play a three-man midfield. Mount's been good this season when I've seen him in games. Go match them in midfield, and you might actually do all right. But if you guys are gonna go with this 3-4-3 again, and you're gonna play Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko up front, you're gonna leave your midfielders Bruno and Casemiro 2v3s. I don't know, man. It's just you're away from home. At some point, you gotta adapt. Surely, do you know what I mean? But
you can adapt. I hear you. I think, by the way, I don't think Cunha will start. I think Mason Mount will start on the left 10. Okay. And it'll be Sesko and then Mbeumo. So you will maybe get a little bit of protection for Bruno, because Mount will tuck in and maybe, you know, build a midfield three in there. So you will probably get that. But at the same time, I'm sorry, man. You buy these players for what? Why we bought Cunha for? I get it. Yeah, but Liverpool are not the greatest right now. If anything, this is the best game for Cunha and Mbeumo to be playing, because there will be a lot of spaces where the fullbacks of Liverpool will go forward, Kirkes and whoever will go forward, and they will leave them gaps. Konate hasn't been great. Van Dijk, I don't want to say what I want to say, but you've been seeing what he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, if anything, this is the game to go for it, because I generally think there is spaces that Liverpool will leave behind. The midfield, like I said, isn't the greatest. So yeah, cool. You say they've got a good midfield, but really and truly, we haven't seen that this season. So
you can go for it, but still be intelligent. Man City went for it when they played Arsenal at the Emirates, but they were intelligent about it. They set themselves up and they countered. And I think that's the best way you can beat them is countering. We've seen Liverpool concede goals this season, leave spaces. They're open. They're fullbacks. If Frimpong starts, he's not good defensively. You can expose that. Maybe Dorgu has a good game for once on the attack. And then the same, you know, Kirkes is a bit mixed as well right now. But if you guys just go gung-ho and you don't actually set up with anything, then
yeah, but that comes down to tactics. I hear that. But then he's still got a back five. So in the day, we're not as if we're open. Still got 3 defenders, 2 fullbacks, 2 DMs. Brother, how many more do you want apart the bus? You're telling me that Cunyan and Boom on the transition can't cause him problems. Even Sesko, he can carry the ball. I don't know if you've seen him, but he is quick off the ground and he can stretch the defense if he needs to. I think it's perfectly okay to say, right, all of you, 7 of you, you're going to defend, and then the 3 are going to attack when we need to. Switch that ball over to Mbumo, split the defenders, and cause them problems like that. That's what I would do personally, but it all depends on how the manager. Because for me, Bruno, you know my opinion about Bruno. Bruno, I think, is one of the biggest problems at Man United because his midfield discipline is what causes problems. He tries to wander forward, leaves Casemiro on his own. And that's partly because the manager wants him to play because he's a captain. But obviously, we have to compensate that. And that's why Mason Mount is pivotal for that because he will pick up the positions where Bruno leaves behind. And that's why I believe he'll start in this game, Mason Mount. So, listen, yeah, go on.
Sorry, because Steve, Matisse, Flav, does anyone of you think United have a chance of taking something in this game? Flav's nodding. Steve said no.
I think they could if they set up right. I just don't know. I don't think this manager can set up to do it. That's the problem. I think they actually have.
Sorry, Matisse, let's not forget that Brentford slapped him. City slapped him. It's all right talking about what United have got and Buemo, Cunha and that. It's not impressing anyone. Look what Liverpool have got. If they even play at 60% of what they're capable of, they murder him. They murder him. And I think Slot's been hurt the last few weeks of what's happened to his team. He's had a lot of criticism. I think a lot of the players are starting to get a bit of shit. Like SAEED said, this international break's probably come at a good time. If Liverpool reset, Liverpool are a wounded animal at the minute. It's the last place you want to be going after an international break when Liverpool have lost 3 on the bounce is going to Anfield, especially Man United. There'll be no mercy there. Man City over the years, SAEED said it, have let United off the hook many a time. Liverpool do not let Man United off the hook ever. If they can sense blood, they're going to kill it. I think it'd be a good game, but I feel like United at the minute are not there. And I feel like he will be too brave for his own good. I know what Matisse was saying about setting up. I don't think he can do that. I think he's stubborn. And I feel like Liverpool are just going to have too much for him. I feel like even though they've lost 3 on the bounce, it's not like, fucking hell, they've not fell off the edge of a cliff. You know what I mean? They're still Liverpool. Look at the players. And we've still got to see Isak. Yeah, he hit form. Wirtz is not quite there yet. So I just can't see United getting anything. I know they go there sometimes and they do ride it out and they do get something. But this particular Man United team, this season for me, I don't see it. I don't think Liverpool are going to be stupid enough to start going gung-ho. It's not the Jurgen Klopp style from years ago where you could probably get caught. I think Slot's a lot more calmer, and I think Liverpool just got to go back to basics. Go back to
this
what
season.
They did
They're not calmer though this season, are they? They're not really calm this season. They've been all over the place.
I think they've got to be now. I think they've got to be. I think he's got to look at them games and think, you know what? We have been probably forcing it with all the attacking options we've got, trying to play this great football, smash everyone. It's not going to work. Go back to basics. If you've got to make some uncomfortable decisions and leave some big names out until they find the form, leave them out. Get people in there that are going to do the job. Play to the strengths. Get Salah back doing what Mo Salah does best. Because at the minute, I don't think he's doing what he's done for years. He's trying to do something else. He's not quite there in them spaces and coming inside like he used to. It just doesn't seem to be ticking. But I just think Liverpool will win the game. I think they'll get back on it at weekend.
I think, I mean, if you had to bet your house on one team, it's definitely Liverpool, Anfield for sure. But I agree with what SAEED was saying, was that this is an opportunity for Manchester United that probably won't be presented to many other teams when playing Liverpool. In that, I know they've lost 3 on the bounce. There is a definite problem with the defence, and moreover, a problem with their fullbacks. Kirkes and Frimpong. I think Frimpong is sort of seems to be that chemistry with Salads doesn't exist at the moment. Konate's had big issues, and it's only sort of Van Dijk that remains consistent. And while 9 times out of 10, if this is played out, Liverpool do win, I do think there's an opportunity for Man United to get at them. Can Amorim pull it off? Probably not. If it was a different manager, perhaps. Yeah, but look, if I had to choose one time for Tottenham to play Liverpool this season, it would be right now, because they're only going to get better, and inevitably that the quality in that squad is insane, and he doesn't know his best 11 slot because he hasn't had the opportunity to rotate and use his squad as he will in the run up to Christmas. So right now he's got a lot of quality players. He's essentially got 4 players that he can only fit 2 into in Vert, Salah, who we got Ekitike and Isak. He can only play 2 of them, but there's like £300 million worth of talent there. So he will get it right, Slot, but he kind of feels like in the short term he has to go back to what we saw last season, in my opinion.
GRIZZ, we've got a massive Swedish community on the Big Six, and they've been messaging me non-stop. They're not happy with you or Isak. They want to know why he skipped all of that time to ruin their World Cup qualification campaign, and if he's ever going to return.
My apologies to the nation of Sweden. I can't be held responsible. Had nothing to do with it. I can understand the resentment. He wasted his preseason from their aspect, and as a result, wasn't 100%. And as a result, they didn't get to the World Cup final. So I get it, but can't give a shit. I just want him. I want him so ready on Sunday. I need him to up his game.
Liverpool did get off scot-free there, though. Like, everyone blamed Isak. I blamed Isak.
What was Gyökeres's excuse?
Don't you think we should talk about the 130 man before the 60 man? That's why I think when it comes to the 60
I don't think players cost any money on international level. I think they're all just
okay. But this is where I'll come in. Gyökeres is that stinkers, but you see the 9 goals Gyökeres banged in Nations League. That's going to get Sweden into the playoffs for World Cup. So at least you can lean on that.
Oh shit! But yeah, look, Isak needs to step up. I agree with everything that you guys have said. Really, it's been a far too sensible of a show and a chat so far. I agree. It's true. I'm gonna cry if they win. I will cry. What more do you want me to do? I will change my name to Gary if they win. Remember Gary? Remember Only Fools and Horses? Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah,
Gary.
Gary. Yeah. So if they win, I'm going to be Gary. But hopefully, I'm not going to be Gary on Sunday evening. Of course, we're all going to be there. It's going to be quite an event. And look, by hook or by crook, I know Liverpool. I know a lot of Liverpool fans are saying we want a performance on top of a win. I'm still old school, man. I'm still boring. I'm still Uncle Grizz who just wants 3 points in these games. In these games, it's about getting 3 points and talk your shit afterwards. Just get me 3 points. I don't give a shit how we play. If Wirtz has another stinker, as long as we win, we meaning Liverpool, get the 3 points and hang on to the coattails of Arsenal, because we expect them to beat Fulham, isn't it? Yeah, Fulham. Man City have got
Everton.
Steve? Everton.
Yeah.
So yeah, we expect both teams to win. We need to stay in there. And in order for that to happen, we need to beat Man United. I don't give a shit how bad, how good, wherever they are. They raise their game when they play us. When they're shit, we raise our game when we're shit and we play them. That's the way rivalries work. That's the way these clubs operate. Doesn't matter who's in charge. Solskjaer got results against bloody City and Pep. Solskjaer, do you know what I mean? Didn't Ten Hag get a win there or something as well as in City? No, it wasn't Ten Hag.
Yes, at home. At ground.
No, it doesn't matter who their coach is. It doesn't matter who their players are. Anthony bloody had a good game against us as well. I remember once. Bloody hell. Do you know what I mean? So I think mad things happen in these kind of big mad games. But I agree with one of you said Slot's a bit calmer and he sees beyond the madness. And I don't want it to be a basketball match, even though I don't mind it being a basketball match in terms of I still expect us to outscore them in a basketball match. I just want it to be totally controlled, slow death. Like just even if it's a 1-0, 2-0, as long as we don't give them a sniff and we gain some sort of control and momentum, I'm good with that, man. But go on, you was going to say something, Saeed.
I was going to say, like, in terms of Isak and Ekitike, do you think Ekitike suits your team a little bit better? I know it's still early, but the way I look at it, I watched the Galatasaray game, and I just thought Ekitike was brilliant in terms of his link-up play, dropping in the little pockets. I just think it suits your team a little bit better. Not that I'm saying Isak won't, but what I've seen so far, I'm not going to lie to you, I'd rather play against Isak right now than Ekitike. I'm glad
I know
it's mad, yeah, but I'd rather play against Isak right now. than Ekitike, because I feel like Ekitike will drop in them pockets and just cause too many problems. You feel me? Whereas Isak, even though he's still a top player, he's very, very like he isn't up to speed yet. You can see
100% he's not up to speed. 100%. 100% he's not up to speed, and I agree with you. But I think, you know, as I said before, remember when Turkish asked me when do you expect them to start performing now, like stop the talk now? And I said after the international break. I'm sticking with that. After the international break. This is the first game after the international break, and I'm glad you said that. Hope that's a Toby style clip up.
I don't get why it's a clip. I'm just being honest. Like, what is?
I hear it. No, I hear it. I hear it. I'm just saying it for the content, man. You know it.
Yeah, I hear it.
But Isak's a wonderful player, man. People obviously judging him on 2 games or 3 games. He's a wonderful player. And
no, I was just saying, but yo, what's saying 2-3, man?
But if you ask me, if all of you ask me who's been your favorite player of the season so far, I would say Ekitike.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. Yeah,
I think he's been a breath of fresh air. Apart from that sending off where he was a bit young, wild, immature, call it what you want, foolish, took off his top when he's celebrating. He's been on and off the pitch. He's been a revelation, man. On the pitch, he's been dangerous, making runs, lively. I think he missed a game through injury, a little bit of a knock. Apart from that, he's been so good.
Even Kirkhead and Frimpong need to.
No, the rest 100% do. 100%.
No, we're talking new signings. I mean, he's the only one that's actually.
That's what I mean. Ekitike has been but even the players, he's been my favorite. He's been my best performer. I think he's been our best. Sabozalai or him actually. Sabozalai or Ekitike. Yeah, they've been our best performance. And you're right. I don't know who's going to start. Like, you know, I've been doing a few previews, and I don't know. Everyone thinks I'm sitting on the fence, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know who's going to start. I think it's probably going to be Isak. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Isak, if he doesn't, well, Isak needs to start, bro. 130 million, bro. What the hell?
No, but he just played 290 minutes for his country and still working his way back to fitness. Like 290 minutes in 3 days.
Still working his way back.
Hold on. I specifically heard. I specifically heard you say.
1 minute we in.
Before the international break. After the international break, with no more excuses about fitness, no more excuses about players being ready. I'm gonna start judging these Liverpool signings the way they should be judged.
Did you not hear me?
Did you or did you not say that?
I just said that.
So why am I hearing the word fitness out of your mouth again?
Did he
travel to South America? Did he go play Argentina or Venezuela?
Well, that disappointment of not reaching the World Cup, man, and mentally affects people, man.
Oh, okay. There's always something.
Look at the Swedish mafia on Turkish's case to pass messages on, man. Like, I'm shitting it out here, and I'm not even playing. Imagine this.
Wow. Crazy.
You know what I mean? Swedish
even
mafia on the
manager for him, man, to get better, man.
It's going to be Isak. It's going to be Isak. I'm not making excuses. I'm just stating a few facts, man. But
how long does it take for him to get over the World Cup thing? How many weeks? How many games?
I'm joking. So I'm looking for a performance from all of them. They have to raise their game, and if they can't be up for United at home and raise their game, then I'm Gary on Sunday.
I can see.
Sorry, go on.
No, I can see all scenarios. Like, I can see United getting something, but I can see Isak doing that celebration for the first time, you know, in a big game for Liverpool. I know he scored against Southampton. Maybe we don't count that, but yeah, big game. I could see that. Verts, I could see him getting 2 assists. But I can see United coming out with something. I think Matisse suggested United try soak it up and counter. I think Liverpool's defense, Amarim's had, you know, enough time now to get this attack a bit more finely tuned, and you're never going to find that if you don't try to do.
I agree.
You know, and that Liverpool defense is all over the gaff at this moment in time, from top to bottom. Alisson injured, and everyone else has been inconsistent. Like, United should go for it, in my opinion. Not gung ho. You're away from home, but you know, be confident about it.
No, listen, I am confident. The only thing is, right now, I can't lie, man. I feel a bit uneasy now because we haven't spoke about someone, and that certain someone, I got nightmares about that, brother. You feel me? You know what I mean? He's called Mr. Mohammed. Mr. Mohammed. Yeah, he needs to just chill in it. That's one that I am worried about. I can't lie, because he loves playing against Man United, and again, it just feels like, bro, like we're just gonna start his season off, bro, man. He literally has been diabolical this season. Am I lying? Before people say, oh, typing himself up. Listen, I'm just letting you know that we all say this season he's been diabolical.
By his
So please stay like that, because
by
this
his
guy just loves playing against Man United, bro. So it's mad, yeah. We've gone 40 minutes and we haven't talked about the player who tore it up last season in Mohamed Salah, and that for me makes me a bit uneasy. You feel me? Because he's been a problem for us. Every time we pick this off, you know what, man? We got him under control. He just comes out. It's just that sort of player. That we had Wayne Rooney against Man City. There's teams like Drogba against Arsenal. There's players that just rise up, bro. And he's been a problem for me, man. I can't stand him, bro. I really can't. So
they got problems all over.
Sorry,
they got so many problems that they can cause you. I mean, Salah's obviously been undercooked all season, and there is a conversation.
Yeah,
that perhaps he's that he's
past it.
No, not past it. Obviously, that's way too soon. But that 400 grand a week contract changes a man, and he just hasn't perhaps sort of done what we expected him to do. And there was a conversation last season, because we know that because Salah came out and said as much, as that there were contracts on the table around January time, and you do wonder that if his form doesn't pick up, at what point does Slot have to consider at least rotating him? But which is ridiculous to say, because how damaging and destructive he was last season. So these are the problems that Slot has to contend with. But yeah, I'm not suggesting in any shape or form that Salah is done, and no doubt he will turn up.
Salah hasn't been good. Salah hasn't been good at all. And this is me saying it. I'm being honest, and Saeed's right. He has been, to his standards, to his levels. He's been atrocious, like atrocious.
Yeah.
But I totally disagree about the contract side of things being a factor. Because he's just not about that life in terms of money and whatever, blah blah blah. Distracting him. He's a very
what about the
studious man? It's a lot of issues. Is a new right hand side, like him and Trent and Szoboszlai, and then Henderson before Szoboszlai. Well, that right side was probably one of the most dynamic and efficient in Europe. Salah, Trent, and then Henderson and Szoboszlai being the bodyguard for both of them. It was Hendo before, and then it was Szoboszlai last season. And then we know Trent and Salah, the link-up was magical at times. It's now, like we talked about, Frimpong, and then Szoboszlai playing in various positions. There's no consistency. Then it's Bradley. So he hasn't got that understanding. He also had an understanding with the late Jota. And Nunes, as mad as he was, he did have an understanding with Salah, funny enough. Like, Nunes had no understanding with anyone, including probably his own relatives and family and shit. But he had an understanding with Salah. It's mad how it works. And Salah hasn't got that. And he's also been affected by Jota's death more than most, because they were very good friends. And I don't know if you guys know, but when he scored that first goal of the season, he actually cried on the pitch. And that's quite a big thing to happen in a game while the game's being played, while you've scored. So we don't know how these things affect people emotionally and mentally. We've all lost, hopefully not, and hopefully not soon, but we've probably all lost close ones, and we know how it affects different people differently. But in terms of form and his individual performance, 100%, he's been a shadow of himself. And you're right. Maybe there is a question about rotating him or preserving him. Shall we use that word? Preserving him and time, because he's not young anymore. But yeah, no bigger game again for Salah to come and say hello to his pets, because United have been his pets.
The show after game week 7, the last show we done, live main show, I asked you who you're looking at, Slot, the new signings, or the OGs, and you said Slot. Taking Slot out of the equation, yeah? Is it Salah, Van Dijk you're looking at to step up more, or is it Isak, Wirtz you're looking at to step up more?
You know, in McAllister, I'm going to say again, I'm not changing.
I didn't give you McAllister, bro. I didn't give you McAllister.
I know.
So don't give me McAllister.
No, I can't pivot. I can't pivot from him.
You can't
Turkish, I
pivot
can't.
because it's not there. It's
I
not an
can't
option.
pivot from him, Turkish man. I can't do it to myself.
Brother,
He's
put
winding
pressure
me
on
up so
someone on the
much.
team, bro. I need you to apply
Bro,
some
he's
pressure.
winding me up so much. Virgil and Salah have got so much credit in the bank. I'm gonna have to be a mad revisionist to start, you know, I mean, criticizing them. All right.
No,
Virgil,
not criticizing, but as much as Wirtz and Isak are the big money signings, Van Dijk and Salah are the big money contracts. These things all happened in the same summer. So as much as what they've done is deserving potentially of that, from Liverpool's side of things, we're giving you that because we also think you're going to continue to at least, the trajectory might be downhill, but the pace of it at least might be manageable.
I think Virgil's been criticized for that you know, non-confrontation against Caicedo way too much. Virgil has been very good this season. He's the only one who's been very good in the defense this season. Very good. Salah, yes, rise. I guess if you're going to really, really ask me to choose one out of the options that you've given me, which is Wirtz, Isak, Salah, and Virgil, it's got to be Wirtz. Yeah, I think it's probably time for Wirtz to stand up and be counted.
Probably.
Yes, I'm gonna, whatever, innit, man.
Both of them. I agree. That combo.
Yeah, both of them together. It's a combination. I know he didn't include his second there, but new signings is second Wirtz.
Oh, you said choose one, and if I choose two, you would have said here we go.
No, you're choosing the combo. Yeah.
Oh, as a combo? Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. As a combo, Wirtz and Isak, yes, for sure. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, cool. Let's do some super chats and then get into some predictions. Obviously, as always, people, I'll do the super chats on Man United and Liverpool. If I miss any, I will save it to the end, and any other super chats on other subjects, I'll get them in when relevant. Let me see what the people are saying. Here we are, Blue Moon, nice and early. City fan, big up you, man, and Flav. Grizz, if you don't win the league this season, that would be embarrassing, especially if my club are involved. No question.
Blue Moon, by the way, first and foremost, I must apologize for not turning up on a call-in show. Really enjoyed your input. Really liked your segment. I was sick. These guys know I was sick. I don't miss call-in shows, man. They're my, you know what I mean? I love call-in shows, man. I love talking to you lot. I'm the community, man. So, yeah, I apologize. I don't think it'll be embarrassing. It will be disappointing. I don't think it'll be embarrassing. I think if Arsenal don't win the league, it'll be embarrassing. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Not the club that spent.
I'm just saying my opinion, brother. Did he ask your opinion?
I like my opinion from your opinion. I don't know.
He didn't ask your opinion. He asked my opinion.
Can I ask a question? Did you see Sol Campbell's comments this week saying that Slot was very lucky because he was essentially given an incredible squad in the one that Klopp left him. And,
did you listen to Sol Campbell?
Listen, and he said actually, if you look at what this is, there's a second part to this, and that's that Arteta is actually, you know, what he's done is really build a squad and not won the league in 5 years, but he's apparently, according to Sol Campbell, the better manager, and Slot's a bit of a myth.
Oh wow!
Did you not see this?
Now I have to have a big problem.
No, we don't. Don't feed into. I was wondering.
Campbell.
Oh
my God!
And
the Sol work for Arsenal? Is he an ambassador? What's going on there? It's PYA.
It was just a crazy comment. The guy's obviously unhinged. And
I'm just saying. I was going to say, did you watch it?
I read it secondhand. I wouldn't watch it.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
He was disgusted with himself after reading it.
Jesus you changed. Yeah.
Let me continue. Big up Mo. He says this SAEED is different from the SAEED that hangs with Ty on his channel.
Who? Oh, Tyrone.
Why am I different? Explain, man.
What are you saying? That's the.
I don't know. Energy, maybe. I don't know.
The
rumors are coming through. I'm getting messages.
I'm just being very. Is it cautious optimistic? Is it? Yeah.
Right.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, cautiously optimistic. So I'm just, you'll see the energy. When the mob comes in, I'll be there, man. Just, yeah. I've been scared of 7-0, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, 5-0, 7-0, 4-0. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Daniel says, need to see a SAEED knee slide in front of GRIZZ if we win. Would be cinema. Beating Liverpool to make it 4 L's in a row. Need that to happen.
You know that studio?
Nah.
Yeah, it can't. We can't have a knee slide from SAEED.
Don't worry, man. We'll pattern something. There will be something though.
Yeah, 100%.
If we get knee slide in our beautiful, cozy little studio, nah.
Don't worry. There'll be two of us. Blaze says I have to push back on this Verts in this second inevitability. Is that spelt right, or am I being mad?
No, it's not spelled right.
Inevitability.
You said it right. You said it right.
Okay, inevitability. How talented are these guys to Coutinho and Hazard before their moves to Spain? This could go left too. It definitely could. It's not just one of them that we're looking at. It's two of them we're looking at. And by we, Liverpool fans too. Abdi says, SAEED, when is our country going to qualify for AFCON or World Cup? Also, I hope United get the W at Anfield.
I don't know, man. They need to sharp me, man. I want to be part of the federation, but we'll see.
Is that what you're going to do? Turn up with a lawnmower and cut the fucking grass?
No, man. I genuinely, I'm being serious, man. I've actually written to the federation.
Are you going to pick the potato trees at the side of the net?
He said he's written. Have you really written to the Somali?
Yeah, I've actually written. Yeah, I want to be part of it. I want to help.
Are you going to be a scout or something?
I'm not saying scout because I don't have the qualifications, but I want to help in some sort of way, innit? So, yeah.
He wants to be the Somalian Omar Baradi.
No, I genuinely want to help.
Omar Weber.
Let's see. You know
Listen, here's a deal then. If you get a job at the Somalian FA, I will personally donate 1,000 English pounds to buy weed killer to get them potatoes off the pitch.
Bro, we got a stadium, man. Bro, what are you saying, man?
We've got a stadium, once. I can't get their vision that stadium out.
How do you
I can't get out there.
He's got a Wikipedia and seen some next pitch that is not the national team.
Wikipedia.
The actual national team it's a beautiful stadium. So
it's not. Not. I've seen it. It's terrible.
Big up Garbo. He says, Grizz, of course, money is a factor, just not all about his form. Saying, quote, he's not about that life is ridiculous. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be on 400k.
Oh,
the Moments Man says, when you guys were winning, there was no excuse like this brought up. It was called mentality monsters. And Soel says, bring on the Scousers, 2-1 United and a Sesco winner. Alexander isolated hype. He will be entering the Lit's pocket. Gary Khan TV will be born Sunday. Gary Khan. Adam says, watch Verts and Isak get their first Premier League goals against us. And yeah, that's not what I wanted to end with, people, but that is the last super chat on United and Liverpool. Let's go into the predictions. Let's have a quick update of the table. I'm first, Steve second, SAEED's third, Matisse in fourth, Tobes in fifth, Grizz in sixth. And yes, Tobes did send his predictions. So I'm up first, Liverpool United. I'm going to go 2-2. Steve.
I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1. SAEED.
I'm going with 2-2.
Matisse.
3-1 Liverpool.
Another 3-1. Tobes also put in 3-1. Flav.
I just got a weird, sneaky feeling that United are going to do it 2-1.
2-1.
I'm on.
All right, cool. That would be beautiful. Grizz.
2-0.
2-0. All right, so mixed predictions. Couple draws, a Liverpool win there. Obviously, and there's 3-1 Liverpool wins, actually. So, yeah, it is a mixed bag, though. All right, let us know yours. Comment section, live chat. I see a few there already. And we'll keep it moving. I mean, in terms of, the drop down in game, I'm looking at a couple games here. Tottenham, Villa, Man City, Everton. Steve, Man City, Everton. Grealish, homecoming, you could call it. Bang on form this season. You lot are not too far behind in terms of whatever people want to call it now, a race, if it's that yet. But yeah, you have a chance to, you're 3 points behind us, go level 1 points until we play Fulham later on Saturday. Yeah,
just about getting the win. Grealish won't play because he's ineligible, so that's a blow for them. But we got Eight Naori back and Turkey's back, so we're looking okay. I think Haaland's on form. Just got to get the win, like you say. We've been just keeping on moving from the beginning of the season. It was getting a bit alarming. we put that to bed and we keep going. The Monaco result wasn't the greatest, but it is what it is. The win at Brentford was good. You know, that's a place where a lot of teams will struggle. So to get the win's good, and we just got to just keep doing what we're doing. You know what I mean? No one's really talking about us yet. Thereabouts. Just keep winning. Like I say, just keep plodding along. Other than that, nothing else to say. I think we'll beat Everton, and we just keep moving. Like you say, Villarreal next week in the Champions League, and Swansea. So we've got a good run of games coming up where we should be able to like keep it moving. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel similar about our game, so we might as well roll it into one in terms of, you know, we are the title challengers amongst us, Liverpool, City, Arsenal. I see Fulham away the same. I think it's a difficult game. I think Fulham haven't lost at home this season. They haven't been great this season either. I just expect us to go there and do what we do and win. Our defense is too solid for me to really be overly concerned about this. They could be famous last words. But at the same time, it's a chance for us to increase a little bit of pressure on Liverpool. It's still early days, but going 4 points clear before United come to town. If there is anything, you know, in their thought processes, nerves and whatnot, considering their form, then that could add to it. I just want us to get the job done against Fulham. Like, similar to what you said about City, get the job done, get 3 points, and tick on to the next one. Odegaard out for a little while. That's unfortunate. But international break's been kind to us, apart from Gyökeres, who, listen, I was cheeky with the Isak one. He's had stinkers for Sweden.
8 games without goal, man. It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is a bit mad. He has to get scoring on Saturday. He has to get scoring on Saturday. I can't lie.
How many games?
8 games. I didn't realize that.
Now you're thinking about it. Like 2 of those goals were who were they against? It's like Championship defense, was it? Leeds.
Yeah, I mean, it was
they probably don't even count those goals, really. There's one goal.
Game.
Oh shit!
That's sick.
Don't worry, man. If he gets 2 against Fulham, you'll say the same thing next week as well. Or Championship defense, or whatever you just called it. But listen, I don't care. He needs to start scoring. But the main thing is we just need to continue winning. I couldn't care.
Arsenal's got a good little run of games coming up. To be fair.
Yeah, I was going to say,
could win the next 4. I think that's what Arsenal need to do. I think if in my own opinion, if Arsenal get to the end of the season and it's close, for me, is where they lose it. I think Arsenal need a big run,
nice
where
run.
they get like a nice buffer of points. I think that settles the fans down. It settles the team down. If they can get to the last 10 games with a nice buffer, because that year they should have won it. The year they were going up against City that first time, because I was watching them and thought they're consistent, they're winning all the games. I remember going to Nottingham Forest, I think, and we were watching Arsenal in the bar. They won last minute off someone at Villa shot it, the underside of the bar bounced off the keeper's head and went in.
Jorginho,
and I'm watching that and I'm thinking, I can see that on a highlight reel about what won them the league, you know, and in my head I'm thinking, I can see him winning the league and then coming back to that game and say, do you remember Jorginho last minute off the bar? Yeah. They're the mad games where you feel like, as a fan, you think, fucking hell, we might do it this season. So I think Arsenal got a good run. And if they just take it every game as it comes, if they can win the next 4, then you build that momentum. And once you get that momentum, Liverpool got the momentum last year. Nobody blocked it. And once you got the momentum, it's hard to stop. So this is why I hope City can do that. I'm quietly saying I hope City just keep going, build some steam, build a momentum, you know.
And you got them in a few weeks, I think. So what? Yeah, just before the next international breaks, and it's at Etihad, right?
Yeah.
So you lot got Brentford away and City away in the next 4. So I think
we got Villa.
Villa.
We got Man United. We got Man United, Villa, City, Brentford. Our next 4 very, very tricky, especially the form we're in.
Nah, man, United and Villa. I mean, you wouldn't call that tricky if you wasn't. It's the form you're in that makes you nervous. Because Villa this season have been.
They picked up, man.
Villa are picking up, man. They've won the last couple of games now.
Yeah, but at Anfield, you don't.
Back to Fulham though. Fulham, they've been poor last couple of games, man. I've been watching them. Is Jimenez out, by the way? Not that
he was out before international break.
Yeah, if there was any chance, it'd be if Jimenez was available. But
both of them are out, innit? Muniz
and So like they shouldn't cause you problems. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this game is one of them kind of games where, on paper, you think Arsenal should do it, but you just never know, do you? But Arsenal need to get on a run, like Steve said. Go on a run now, got winnable fixtures, and just put the pressure on Liverpool and people around you. Because then they got
just an update, like on predictions. Like who we got winning the league now in game week 7, is it?
I've changed mine to Arsenal.
Leaving it where it was, which was Liverpool.
City.
Oh, you're City. Yeah, Steve City. Flav, who you got winning the title? Or has it changed since the start?
No, I said City before it started, and we wavered a little bit at the start, but in the first couple of games. But I've been really impressed by City and Rodri. I know he's got a bit of a hamstring issue, Steve, that he picked up recently. But you can't. He was before his ACL the best player in the world. He's coming back. Pep Guardiola is a genius, and he will figure this out this season. And I would say Manchester City, are going to challenge Arsenal, and I think that Manchester City will end up winning the league. But no one has mentioned Tottenham. Sorry, we currently sit third in the league.
I did.
SAEED reckoned you were going to
You did. No, bro. Come on, man. Did I not say?
He did, and we laughed.
You shouldn't remind people you did. That's the problem.
We laughed.
So SAEED, before the season started, mate, I love you so much. I already loved you, but now,
my brother.
Look, and look, I know Turkish just sitting there all content and well, yeah, obviously not Tottenham. I'll let Flav make his little joke, and obviously we'll get back to business. Just you wait. I tell you what, we are all right.
Flav, because more often than not, you're serious, bro. Are you serious right now?
No, I'm not serious.
No.
I think we finished top 4. We'll definitely finish top 4.
Yeah. I think if you think top 4 after last season's nightmare, and I mean you won a trophy. I mean talking about league campaign.
No, it was a nightmare, Steve.
It's unbelievable.
But do you know what, lads? It will be absolute testimony to what a great coach can do for you. Because I know they've got players now. They brought in players and everything else. But it will be all about, in my opinion, Flav will know more and he'll have his own opinion, and Toby will know his opinion as well. But in my opinion, it will show what a great coach Thomas Frank is. If they get top 4.
In a really sensible way, and it's very boring, he'll just get things more right than he will wrong.
100%.
And he reacts pragmatically to what we have in front of him. And like you say, the expectation, the bar was so low last season because of what happened under Postecoglou, and I can't tell you how stressful those last 24 months were. Like you think, I know that Amarim's football can be stressful because you're not winning. Like we would concede a shot from a throw-in that we had in their attacking third. It was ridiculous how easy we were to get bigger at. So Frank coming in and stabilising, and don't get me wrong, he's been backed in a big way. Xavi Simons, Kudus, Paulinho, these are big players that improve our first 11. So we should improve. But yeah, I think top 4 would have been a bit of a bold statement. Now I feel relatively confident.
So in order for you to finish top 4, you have to finish above. You're finishing above who? Chelsea, right?
Any of them.
No, but who do you think?
Why?
No, you've got Man City winning the league, so it must be. Oh, it could be Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. All right, you're confident of finishing above.
I think we'll finish above Chelsea, Matisse.
Wow. I was waiting for you to say it because I just wanted to hear the verbal confirmation.
Yeah, I tried to get him out.
Is that inconceivable to you?
It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous, is what it is. It's diabolical. So I'm not even gonna really get into it. How it can't happen. It literally cannot happen. I've not even for a second even contemplated the idea, the thought pattern of us finishing outside the top 4. So for you to just feel like you can just sit there,
you can qualify for the Champions League. It just won't be a top 4 space. Is what I'm saying. You'll finish 5th.
Nah, we're not doing that. That's not in the plans. No? We're not falling outside the top 4. We're not doing that. That's crazy. That would be a drop off.
Hey, we drew you into it. We didn't cover. I mean, Flav, you might as well get a bit on Villa as well. We just spoke of Villa Anfield trip in a couple of weeks. You've got them this weekend. You're in a good, healthy position in the league. Are you confident about it?
Yeah, I think if you've watched Spurs play at home, there are different issues playing at home and playing away. Similarly, we all know how difficult it is to break down teams that choose not to try to go out and win the game on the front foot when you play them at home. And top sides or big six sides, that's a challenge that we all have to deal with. And the better you are at that, the closer you are to win the league. I think Villa will be a different challenge altogether. So, I anticipate 3 points. They haven't been free scoring this season. Ollie Watkins has been off it. He's been injured through the international break, so he might not be available. I think it's really about what we do. Kudus, Simmons in the middle is something we've only seen in one league game, and we brought him in to offer us that creative spark. There's some criticisms about Frank's football from some sections of the Tottenham fan base. It hasn't been the most free-flowing and exciting brand of football, but it has been effective. And I think it's all down to kind of a couple of transfer windows and personnel brought in. How hard we moved to buy Savinho from City if they would have allowed him to leave. That all the signs were that he would have signed, and that would have enabled us to be much more sort of expansive, and that would have been a world-class signing from our perspective. But I would have loved that to happen, and it's no surprise that Man City have tied him down to a new deal. I think that was done anyway. So if we get that personnel, we'll see a different brand of football. But right now, it's Frank using what tools he has at his behest and getting the results necessary. But if we win, that would be 8 games, 1 defeat. Was it 5 wins? So yeah, man, we're all pretty quietly confident, and no one's talking about Tottenham. No one's given us much of a shot. Most people's predictions, apart from Saeed's, would have been that we finished 10th, maybe 9th, but we're showing that we're better than that.
I've got
No,
the
is that-
predictions
sorry.
somewhere here.
No, I got you
Oh,
top
you
6.
got receipts. You've got receipts.
Yeah, no, we made the predictions. I went Tottenham 7th, Steve went 8th, Saeed went 6th, GRIZZ went 8th, Tobes went 7th, Matisse went 7th.
I lied again.
So yeah, yeah. But like you said, saying 4th at the beginning of the season would have been bold. So
I said 5th, but obviously I'm going to be sort of Spurs type thing. But yeah, so quietly confident, not really exciting to talk about, but yeah, quietly happy with our progress as well.
cool.
Yeah, just your home form, innit? Really, you've not done great. Like at home, you've not been as convincing, have you?
Mate, Bournemouth killed us. I've got to be honest. Like we could have lost 6-0 that game. They were insane. And there's an argument, given like pound for pound, what's available. Given that Bournemouth have lost their entire back line and their goalkeeper, you could say pound for pound they're the best team in the league at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're one of the best, most exciting as well. Most exciting.
Yeah,
for
to
me.
be where they are with what they've lost is insane.
Yeah,
Lost more than
it's
Palace.
crazy.
Palace lost a bit, but they've lost way more.
So why is Amorim still in the job and you've got Iraola and Glasner just sitting there?
That's the $1 million question, and I don't know because 3 more years until 3 more years. So
when he hits that year for his pay to potentially drop, compensation to drop, then I will have no understanding as to why he's still in that.
I just want to be surprised.
Up until then, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'm right now. I just want to be surprised. I want to wake up one morning and say, "Yo, Bomba," you know what I mean? Until then, I'm chilling.
Yo,
Last season I got to a stage where I felt nothing.
I bet you wish you want to wake up one morning and say Bomba. I bet you do.
Say that again, Flav.
I just said like periods last season I just felt nothing. Like we'd get beat again and I felt nothing. And I'd get like we'd go 1-0 up against Leicester and you feel like they're still going to beat us. And I just wondered, like, Saeed, do you feel nothing now when you lose? Is it got to that point?
No. I'm that type of guy that it affects me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too emotional.
It's better if you can get there. It's much healthier.
Yeah, man. I'm too emotional,
have.
I admit it. Like I say, it won't affect me, but then when the game comes in and I start seeing Ogata moving crazy and Bruno's trying to be hero ball, and then you know what I mean, Shaw's doing a madness, and then Maguire's thinking he could be Beckenbauer. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, isn't it? Where it's that's the beauty of football, man. You say you don't care, but then when it happens, you care.
But no, I can guarantee you when Brighton scored their 4th on the last day of the season, I've never felt more nothingness in my entire life.
Oh yeah. No. I agree with that point when it was like towards the end of the season. I was thinking about Europa League. That I get that one, yeah. But right now, I feel like, bro, it's meant to be a fresh new season, but it's same old, same old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not feeling fresh.
No.
Let me
You never know. Sunday can change things.
I hope so. I really hope so. Arsenal, Tottenham, City super chats. I'll get them in now. G. Luco says, is Spurs' late goal against winless Wolves a defining moment in their cakewalk to their top 4 spot? From 17th to 4th is the craziest take.
What? Because I've just said that. Does that just come through because I've just said that?
Yeah.
I don't respect this man's comment.
You've seen the big six before, haven't you? It's an answer. Microwave Palmer says Spurs are solid, but it's hard to point out where goals will come from. They have a solid back line and a gritty midfield, but do they have the goals to get top 4?
Can I ask Flav, do you rate Mattiss Tell?
I think he's yes, I do rate him. I think his ceiling is high. I think he will have a really good career. Is he ready to play in the Premier League? Is he ready to lead the line? No. Is his best position probably, in my opinion, on the left-hand side? Yes. If we can we were looking to buy players that would have started ahead of him. It's too early to tell. So I'm just going to say yes, I do rate him.
Okay.
What are you saying? You don't rate him because Man United couldn't get him over the line?
No, I'm glad we didn't get him over the line. I think he's very painfully average, but we'll see. It's still early. It's still young. You know,
he's gone to the wrong club. He should have gone. He's been at Bayern Munich since he was like 17, not playing regularly. He should have prioritized playing regularly, regardless of Champions League football, European football. He should have gone somewhere where he's starting. It's very clear that you guys didn't plan to start him. You were trying to bring in. And this is without Maddison and Kulusevski fit, and he's still honking. So
I think he's shit.
And I think Odegaard is much more exciting when I watch him as well.
But you see them both playing for the under-21s. I appreciate the level is much, is far reduced, but they're the best players on the pitch. I think that if there was an opportunity to sign him and keep him at the club, then you have to take it. And do you remember, look, football's changed. You have to stockpile players with a view to sell on, given the way the spending rules work now. Look at what Chelsea have done. Arsenal have stockpiled. Manchester City have built up a big squad. Liverpool's squad is insanely big and full of quality. A lot of that is about retaining sell-on value for these players. So, if Mattis Tell has a 6 out of 10 season, he still have value to sell on there. I think he'll be fine, but he hasn't shown nearly enough yet.
Cool. Ant79 says, big up Flav. Awesome seeing you on the Big Six. Much love from Oz.
Thank you for having me. Been a pleasure, boys.
Flav respects your opinion.
Yeah, he's a good one. This guy knows what he's talking about, obviously.
Let me see. Remit says, Turkish, big up the Loose Cannon podcast. Love, what do you make of these links with Kenan Yildiz? If Arsenal were to get him, do you see him as a right fit? His early season form this season, he's kicking on really well, both club and country. So listen, he's a Turkish footballer. Of course, I'll take him, bro. He's 20 years old. He's Juventus's number 10. He's got talent. We need someone on the left. Earlier on in the summer, I wanted the star signing on the left. I still want a star signing, but considering the work we've done all across the pitch now, maybe it is someone like a Yield, and he'll cost money as well anyway. 20 years old with the talent he has, so it's not like
he hasn't signed his contract, has he?
I was gonna text you. I think we're interested in him as well.
Yeah, I think we are as well. I don't think you need him, to be honest. I think if he comes
to
Chelsea, nice Turkish player.
Gittins and Garnacho, and you're talking about
they're not here for a long time. They're just here for a good time. I think if we sign your Turkish, if we just sign your Turkish star boy, that will make you upset. I want that one. Yeah, bring me Yildiz. Yes, I like that one.
You can't. You can't need any more Turkish, right? You've got everything. Like if you can't win the league with this,
they left winger.
Don't do this.
Yeah, him or Semenyo for me would be class. But
what do you think? Oh, they need Semenyo as well. Do you think? Of course, everybody needs. You can't. I saw this thing online with Arsenal's final piece of the puzzle, Semenyo. You're like, how many more pieces do you need to win this league?
The thing is, though, if Eze is going to be in the 10, you've only got Radin Martinelli on the left hand side, really. And
he's awful, isn't he?
It's a big puzzle.
What, you think he's good? You think he's Martinelli's good?
No, but he means he's not.
Yeah, I think he's a good player, very good player. Yeah. I also think Madueke was a quality signing. Like the meltdown from Arsenal fans was borderline. I know you weren't happy, Turkish, about Madueke, but I always thought that was a really good signing. I was surprised Chelsea let him go. I know he's not. He's genuinely playing on the right, but he could do a job on the left. I think you've got more than enough to win the league. And if you don't,
I know,
win the
no,
league
yeah,
at this stage,
I agree. No. Don't get too. I'm not saying the one we're missing is we've got the pieces to win now. And to be honest, I would argue we should have won before already in the positions we're in, like Steve said, that 22-23 year, for example. But we've got all the experience in the world now. We've got the depth there. Odegaard's been out this season. He's out again. Havertz's been out all season. Saka's been out. And we've still been confident going Anfield or coming up against whoever. So 100%, it's not an excuse. But, I mean, ideally, if you're asking me a January signing or next summer, the one position to improve on, I'd be saying left-hand side.
Madueke is not good on the left, so that's why we sold him, because he's better off the right, and it was between him and Neto, because Esteval's already better than Madueke. So
let me Daniel Desi, big up my bro. He says, big up Flav, good to see my two favorite shows mix. All this talk about injuries, forgetting Spurs have no Solanke, Maddison or Kulusevski.
Yeah, it's
Well,
true.
what's their
you...
timeline? Maddison's long term.
Maddison won't play again this season. Kulusevski, they're looking at the end of November for him, but he's had a bad injury, detached kneecap. And Solanke should be back at the end of October. You got to remember, like, Spurs are third in the league, and we've had Richarlison. And someone said that I think they said Madueke isn't a footballer. Someone said that in the comments just a minute ago. Richarlison legitimately isn't a professional footballer. He just so happens to play for a football club. We're at such a disadvantage with him leading the line. Solanke coming back would be a massive thing. So I think we'd be better for it. But then, Kane's coming back next summer, so then we'll win the league next year. So it's all good.
Always the challenge is this year over the line.
Always next year. Yeah.
Raji says, Company, Silva, Aguero, and now De Bruyne all get statues at City. Are the panel surprised that Yaya Toure didn't?
No.
I think those names are ahead, if I'm honest. More consistency, more longevity. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
but then he kind of led, obviously, the start of the kind of rise of Man City.
The 2013-14 season, he made me so sad. Like, he was literally the Yaya Toure show in the last 3 months. He just went mad. It was like he turned into Superman. Obviously, Steve will tell you more, but he was crazy. I was watching games and thinking, we might win the league here, but then Yaya Toure happened. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's it.
How many statues are you going to put up, Steve?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a bit.
Yeah, we like statues, man. We like statues.
Well, Pep's got to have one as well. He's definitely got to have one, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
what I'm
get
saying.
You can have like around your stadium.
Pep might get a stand.
Yeah. But so around the stadium, you could have like probably about 16 statues. Since
Another couple of statues. They'll have more statues than fans.
Who would be next after those four?
Steve.
De Bruyne's getting one.
No. After I'm saying.
Have they all got it? Actually, have they all actually got statues, Steve?
Yeah,
Company, Silva, and Aguero around the side, and then on the side of the stadium where the statues are, it tells you about what went on there. And then De Bruyne apparently is getting one near the south stand. But what they usually do is Yaya Toure got the name pitches after them at the training ground. So Yaya Toure, Fernandinho, Joe Hart have all got a pitches named after them where they have these like mosaic things. But I think it's a nice touch to honour them, innit? They took us to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
would you have given Yaya Toure one?
I would have given Yaya one, yeah. But the thing with Yaya, he had an agent who was an absolute turd. So the guy kept coming out with bullshit all the time, like Yaya feels disrespected because he didn't get a birthday cake. Oh, Yaya feels disrespected because on the side of the stadium there's no pictures of him, and it was getting a bit boring. Like, Yaya is a legend. The City fans absolutely adore him and love him. There's a new thing on Sky at the minute, Yaya Toure, little documentary thing, it's unbelievable. I watched it the other day, and you forget about it. He was so good, but then I think he had a fallout with Pep. I don't think that's documented, but I think that's there. And like you say, it's mad because where does it stop? We end up with fucking 22 statues around the side of the pitch.
I think Sheikh Mansour should get a statue, shouldn't he?
Who?
It's all
well,
down
he's
to
got
him.
a stadium and a football team.
As
I
if
don't
they
think he
beat
needs-
the Chargers.
I think it's fair to leave it at these 4. You can't be giving everyone
These
stats.
4 and Pep is the one, I think.
Yeah, but you got to look at Big Earl, man. Big Earl, what he's doing
Yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
minute.
when it's all said and done, but at the end
he's
of his
he's
career,
probably
Come on, man.
8
Earl
years,
can't-
10 years
yeah.
away from even retired. Well, even more than that.
Listen, if he breaks Alan Shearer's record, he's getting a statue, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%.
That's fair. But on Yaya, it's no disrespect to him, by the way. If he had that 1-2 season form that he had over the 5, 6, maybe 7 years at City, you could argue
I think that's fair.
one of the greatest midfielders I've seen. You know,
I
top
think
to
that's fair.
bottom.
You're right.
But it's just it was the inconsistency that in
The
comparison.
thing is, though, when you look at it, we're going to win the league against QPR. The game before, we're at St James's Park, Newcastle away. Yaya Toure scores 2 goals. FA Cup semi-final against Man United, Yaya Toure scores the goal. FA Cup final against Stoke, Yaya Toure scores the goal. We go up against the GRIZZ, talking about Liverpool that season, Yaya Toure scores all them goals. Carabao Cup final against Sunderland, Yaya Toure scores the goal. So for iconic moments, Yaya Toure has about 5 or 6. So to be honest,
he won me over. I'll give him a statue.
He probably deserves one. You know what I mean? For any other club, he's getting it because that. But like I say, Aguero moment was iconic. David Silva was one of the greatest. Vincent Kompany was the captain. Kevin De Bruyne, what he's achieved, won the treble. But I mean, Yaya Toure, yeah. If you did a poll of Man City fans, I reckon 90% would say he deserves one. You know,
I don't think he's getting it at all of our clubs. We've got a lot of legends, to be honest. But Sterling deserves a stand for throwing in names. Sterling as well, big City legend.
Raheem Sterling.
He's taking the piss. He's taking more money off you. And one of your legends is just goal scoring records just been surpassed by Erling Haaland in about 150 games less. So lesser than legends over there.
Who's that? Who's that?
Drogba.
Oh, that's fine. That's no worries. Drogba's scoring in finals. Haaland's not, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. But Haaland won the treble, mate.
I like that one. I told him about that one. Didn't I?
Did you say he scored in a final? Haaland's won the treble, mate.
I'm happy for him. Drogba's won a lot of stuff as well. He's probably
he's not broke the goal scoring record in the Premier League, and then 150 games less smoked him. So I don't want to worry about Drogba anymore.
Haaland's not going to do a Kane. He's going to stay into the end and break the record. He's not going to leave, is he?
Rate Drogba with Sterling. They're at the same level.
Jesus Christ.
Caleb says, Turkish, please respond. You know when LeBron went to Anfield? I do. Semenyo is from Ghana, and I'm from my brother.
Now let him. I like these ones.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
didn't say it. I didn't not let him.
Yeah.
Not let him.
Caleb, keep on coming every week.
KDB says, Turkish, you and that trash actor are frauds. You man think Scholes, Slippy G, Keane, Vieira, Lampard, Fabregas are better than me. KDB, the nostalgia bias is nasty. Yeah, the nostalgia bias is nasty. I'm not going to lie to you. It is nasty. Hamza says it's finally time for Turkish to show us his debating skills. Good try.
I was gonna say, man.
Can't wait for the episode, brother.
Yeah. I was gonna help you there, but
we're seasoned in this game.
You're on it. Nah, hey, I like that one. Remember when Steve tried? Steve, did you try to troll me once with that super chat? Remember about
I try to troll you all the time if I can. But,
I can't forget. I can't remember.
There was one that Steve actually got one. I was like, yo, this guy, Steve, man.
Mr. Kaplan says, Turkish, huge thanks for all your support, encouragement, and amazing interviews. For quote Mr. Kaplan, your energy and belief helped us hit nearly 14,000 subs in just 2 months. I'm truly grateful, brother. Shout out to Ma as well. Bless the big 6, my bro. Come on, G. Come on. No worries. I don't even think I helped. I just talked in front of your camera, bro. And love for the love. You've always shown man love. So I don't know if this is coming in because obviously I'm not on AFTV no more, and that's how I know you. But I'm still about, brother. Don't get it twisted. I'm sure I'll see you again one of these days. Anyway, Caleb, I'm not deleting your LeBron super chats, brother. I think this is the wrong big 6. I think there's an NBA big 6 out there that there's a time lapse somewhere in this universe that you're not getting through it, man. But this time do call your bank and cancel them. Last time I said don't do it. This time actually cancel them. Revolver says big up. Revolver says big up, lads. Turkish streets won't forget that guy. I forgot who he played. You see using the name. You see using that name straight away. There's not. This is 2025.
Yeah.
There's not many.
I just block these dickheads, me, if I was you. Just block them.
No, I mean, but if they want to give us a fiver for, for nonsense,
Yeah,
why
thank
not?
you for the super chat, man. Thank you.
Why not?
It took me ages to get that one. To be honest, I was like, "What's the problem?" I would have read that out 100%. I would have read that out.
Vibe, big up my guy. He says, whether you're positive, realist, or pessimist, none of it matters. All our reasons, all our doubts, they're just excuses. 2.5 title races in. This squad's got the experience, depth, and the best defense in the league. Set pieces, through balls, moments of chaos, whatever it takes, just win. Rest, rotate, win again. We've had the time to perfect this. We must win the league, and to do that, we must believe we will. Come on, you Gunners. Vibe with the, that sounded like a believe speech. I can't lie. I envision you walking around the stadium saying those exact same lines there. But yeah, listen, I believe, and a lot of us do believe this season. So
said that last season as well. They probably.
No, I didn't. Not me. But I do understand. Maybe the people you're around. That's the super chat on. Actually, this one here from Mo says Niger wins, Tobe disappears, just like with Spurs. That boy ain't right. I agree. Let's do some predictions. Where did we start? We started with Man City Everton. So I'm up first. I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1 City. Steve.
2-0 City.
Saeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-0 City as well.
2-0.
Not GRIZZ, sorry, Matisse.
2-0 City.
2-0. Tobes has gone 3-1. Flav.
2-0 City.
2-0. And GRIZZ.
3-0 City.
3-0. Cool. All City wins predicted. Next one, Fulham, Arsenal. I'm gonna go 3-0. Steve.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. Saeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 as well.
2-0. Matisse.
3-0 Arsenal.
3-0. Tobes didn't send his Fulham Arsenal prediction in.
Oh,
wow, that's
okay.
Okay, no problem.
Interesting.
No problem.
Yeah.
Should I do it for him?
No. You can do it for yourself, brother. It's all good. What do you think?
Don't worry.
Oh,
We have other
Try
plans
for
for
it,
him.
brother.
Yeah, we have other plans for him.
oh, fair play. 1-1.
1-0. GRIZZ.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. Cool. That's all done. Tottenham, Aston Villa. I'm gonna go 2-1 Tottenham. Steve.
1-1.
Saeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tottenham to edge it 2-1.
Matisse.
Yeah. 2-1 Tottenham.
Tobes also went 2-1. Flav.
Yeah, I feel 2-1 Tottenham's most likely.
Yeah. And GRIZZ.
1-0 Tottenham.
Cool. 5 2-1s, 1-1-0, and a 1-1 from Steve. That wraps up the predictions on the subject matters discussed. Last one, Chelsea. You kick off the fixtures this weekend. Saturday midday, Nottingham Forest away. Off the back of Liverpool win, title race back on.
No, it's not on.
The war's beginning. Or...
No. We haven't. We're just currently at base now, having conversations privately, but no one's been sent. No troops have been sent out now. We need to win, man. Big Ange, you know what I mean? He's at the wheel, and he's crashing every single turn, every competition, every game. He seems to keep losing. I don't know what's going on over there. He's probably on the chopping board actually quite soon, to be honest, the way he's going on. So we need to just add to the misery over there and win. It's not the greatest time, 12:30 probably to go to Nottingham Forest and play them, but we have no excuse, man. We've dropped enough points. What's annoying about us is we've shown what we're capable of. That's the type of performance against Liverpool as to why there'll be Chelsea fans that were excited for the season to start, excited for us, for everyone to kind of see the progress and where we're going or what we're trying to build from the Club World Cup. And they haven't really matched that through injury, through managerial decision making, through suspensions and all sorts. They've not matched what they're capable of. So they've got. I looked at the next 5 games. I think before Arsenal at home, they should be winning. 5-6 on the trot if they're serious. When people talk about title races, all this kind of stuff, you should be going on a run. Everyone's talking about Arsenal going on a run, City going on a run. What do you think we have to do? We've dropped points to enough teams. We have to go on a run, and it starts against Forest. There's not really any reason why they can't win this game. Won their last season. I think it was like a Colwell goal, got us in Champions League football on the last day. I'm not sure about fitness for Badiashile, Achimpong, Lavia. You may as well include him, even though he played against Liverpool. You never know. Fofana, Tosin, Chalobah's back from suspension, I'm assuming. Palmer's not going to play. Delap's obviously still out. There's loads of injuries. There's going to be loads of injuries, but there's enough players there to win. And if they're going to play a back 5, I need this manager to play Guiu up front and just play João Pedro in the 10. I don't want to see another game where we play with a back 5 and we don't have anybody moving their defenders about, stretching them, making runs in beyond, pressing with the right intensity. Just get João Pedro in the 10 with as many touches on the ball as possible. I think I saw something where he didn't have a shot in his last 5 games in all comps. It's ridiculous. Yeah, because it's ridiculous, bro. There's the guy, but this is the thing. Last season, his shot volume was low as well, and that's why I categorized him as a 10 when we signed him. That's what I kind of saw him as, was a second striker. I think he does his best work there in terms of box crashing or just playing off a striker. I don't want to necessarily see him as the highest point unless it's certain opposition. And he's shown that he can score goals in the early part of his Chelsea career. He's a very good shooter. The problem is, are you getting him into shooting positions? And we're not. He's not taking any shots, and therefore he's not missing any chances. But he's doing so much build-up, link-up, carrying, dribbling. He was brilliant against Man United with 10 men at Old Trafford. Still really good performance. One of the few. But at the end of the day, we need to be getting the most out of him. And I think that is having someone play in front of him, especially in this type of game. He's not really the kind of guy that you want to have him as a bully. Go and be this kind of Drogba, go and be this kind of, just number 9 who's going to spearhead against a back 5. And for me, nah, he's not that type of player. So hopefully he does that and he plays Guiu. Start Esteval, scored 2 goals for Brazil in the international break. He's playing with Vinny and Rodrigo. Boy, you know what I mean? That's not bad company. So if he can play with them, he could definitely play with Garnacho, Gittins and Neto. So he needs to be starting as well. And apart from that, the rest of the team probably picks itself. So yeah, man, I'm not actually that worried about us. I think we can go up there and win, but yeah, we just need to go and do it. We have to go and do it.
Yeah. I feel like you're playing them at the right time again, man. They still got Ange, man. You feel me? I think you lot could sack Ange. I think this could be the dagger. Or could it be the one that reignites his first win? You know what I mean? Since the Europa League final. So it's a funny game, man. But I think if Chelsea are serious, if you can't beat Forest, then forget the season, man. I can't lie to you. You can't take Chelsea serious because this has to be a must-win game. You know what I mean? And it's not even about how you win. It's just getting the win. It's just literally collect the 3 points, get out of there, because they I don't know if they're going to be fighting for the manager, but this manager needs this win. And I feel like Chelsea cannot let Nottingham Forest build any sort of momentum or give Ange a lifeline. They have to go and win this game and get the 3 points. It's just that's simple as that, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see a good performance. Everyone's saying, "Oh, no one cares about the performance." When are we gonna care? We don't care now. We don't care at the end of the season. Just get the results. Get the results. I want to see performances. I've not seen enough good performances this season. I saw a great performance against Liverpool. I saw a very good performance against West Ham, but that was West Ham. And we know what West Ham are, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to...
I only say that because it's 12:30 kickoff, Matisse. That's all I'm going to say. Like, sometimes you don't get these smooth performances. Look at Leeds and Tottenham. I know, but there's always something...
Under the lights, no?
1 minute is 12:30 kickoff, then the kickoff is too late, it's under the lights, then it's a Monday night, then it's after Champions League, then it's before big games.
It's international break and it's 12:30 kickoff.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. Honestly, I don't. Caicedo didn't go international break. I don't think João Pedro did as well. I don't care anymore. I want to see a good performance because that is what's going to breed consistency. I'm going into a batch of games now where I need a run. I need 5-6 wins on the bounce. And when you look at the fixtures, Tottenham away is. But I always say this, right? I say this every season, but that's just purely because that's what I think the expectation should be, because I think the quality is there to do it. So get it done. But Tottenham away, we always win. That's the hardest game in the running. If these teams, if this team's serious about being involved, they have to win all these games. For that, I need performances. You can't luck your way through all these games. You can't, just kick the can down the road. No, I'm going to need a performance. I think a performance is due this season. We didn't play well against Lincoln. We didn't play brilliantly against Benfica. We didn't play well against Bayern for the last half an hour. We didn't play well against United. We didn't play well enough against Palace, Brentford. I need a performance. There's too many games where I didn't get one.
You played very well.
Yeah, I know you're very happy with that, aren't you?
So happy.
Yeah. So I need a performance, man. I think they can do it.
Sorry, so you because Chelsea always win at Tottenham, have done previously. You just that's a bank of.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mean to start with you there with that comment, but I'm sorry.
No. I've experienced all of the defeats. I've watched them. I've seen them all.
Bro, when we play, my favorite game of the season is playing against you lot. Not even just purely because of the wins at your place recently. It is my funnest day out. It is drama, it's goals, it's red cards, it's entertainment. It's the best game on the Big Six calendar as well. The mob, they know it. You know what I mean? It's a staple. It's a staple now. I cannot wait to play you. Nah, I don't care. I don't care what's changing over there. I'm always excited to play you lot. I actually prefer to play you at your ground as well. I remember even going to your ground. Lampard was in charge, Mourinho in the other dugout. William got the double. I was there in the away and doing limbs. We was singing.
Clip all this shit up.
I love it, man. Nah, Tottenham away. If there's ever a game, I might have to disappear one day and maybe I get covered for the mob. That might be the one, Get me if someone can get me a ticket. I love Tottenham away, man. It's the best. It's the best, man. Beautiful stadium as well. So the view's always nice when you're winning. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wow.
If I can just ask one thing of you boys, and Toby might have to give me this, is that just invite me back after that fixture.
Okay.
We'll see how smiley Matisse is there.
No,
are you gonna win? Are you gonna win that game, Flav? Are you gonna win that game?
We're gonna batter you, mate.
Oh, I love it. Let's do it.
You will be here.
This is a new Tottenham, a different Tottenham. It ain't Postecoglou's Tottenham.
Even if Pope is here, don't worry, you'll be special guest.
You will be here.
We'll sort it out.
There will be double trouble if that happens for Matisse. That will be and plan.
You lot say this to me every year, and then Tobes is there crashing his head off the furniture.
All right, let's do predictions for Chelsea. Last ones on the list. Forest away, so I'm gonna go first. And I'll go 3-1 Chelsea. Steve.
3-1 Chelsea. Yeah.
SAEED.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1, yeah.
Yep.
Matisse.
Let's go over 2-0 Chelsea win.
Clean sheet 2-0. Tobes has gone 2-1 as well to Chelsea. Flav.
I'm going to sound like a contrarian, but I just can see Postecoglou pumping his fists on the side of the touchline. So 2-1 Nottingham Forest.
2-1. Cool. GRIZZ.
1-1.
Okay. 1-1.
Just a quick one there, Flav. Did you want Adge to go, by the way? I never know your opinion about that one.
Yeah, I wanted him to go, and then we won the trophy, and I'm like, you just can't sack him. Like, it was so emotional. Like, I had to get on BBC Radio 5 Live, and I was like Daniel Levy cannot sack him now. He cannot sack him. Then you wake up, and the booze wears off, and you're like, and then you're like, we were so bad. You've got to sack him. You have to sack him. So I was like, I could take the moral high ground and say no, he shouldn't have been sacked, but we were I mean, we all saw how rubbish we were. So it was the right thing to do. And the fact that Frank came in made things a lot easier. But I have a lot of time for Postecoglou because he, despite how rubbish we were and how easy we were to beat, that I know you boys have experienced all kinds of success in recent years, in the last 20 years. As a Spurs fan, I've been going since 1986. There's 1 or 2 significant trophies I remember. So I will always rate and respect Postecoglou.
Fair play to your ownership to being objective, though, because objective, that was the right decision. Emotionally, do you know what I mean? They could have easily made the wrong decision, but they didn't. So,
are you like Tobes distraught about Levy setting up or leaving as well?
Distraught?
He's not.
Tobes ain't happy about it.
Right, I gotcha. No. It was time. It was time. Like, again, for all respect to Daniel Levy and turning Tottenham into a conversation where we can be a part of this big six without winning fuck all. That is in part due to the incredible work that he's done. But he's a dinosaur in the modern era, basically, and it was the right thing for him to go for sure. No, I'm ecstatic that Daniel Levy is now left.
Cool. Let me see what last super chats are left, and then we'll round it up, people. Caleb, put the credit card away, and back away from the phone, the screen. Just put your hand in the air and just leave them there till this outro plays, bro. Please. Just I don't want you sending no more money.
Is it so backwards that I just don't want him to send in any more super chats?
I want him to break his credit card in half, bro. That's what I want him to do right now.
Yeah, Caleb, man. I don't know. He needs his own show, man. I feel like he's a character, man.
Yeah. Cool. Slicko says, just want to shout out the Big Six Discord. Amazing community and glad to be part of it. To all six, who do you wish your manager will be in 5 years' time? Arteta, because we would have won the league then.
Yeah, I'll say Maresca because he would have done Prem Champions League.
So we're all going to give boring answers.
Yeah, we're all giving that answer.
I don't want to sack another manager because that means something's gone wrong. Yeah.
Cool. We all saying the same thing. I want to expose SAEED. Many years ago, he said Lampard is an overrated second striker who scores deflections. But he changed his opinion in front of Matisse on the community show.
You know what it is, man? It's easy.
My God, SAEED, say it so.
But the thing is, I can send a super chat and just lie. You know that? Like, have we got proof? Have we got you know what I mean? But no disrespect to you, my friend. But like, if you're not gonna bring some video evidence, you're not gonna bring
people to do this.
If you know, some people they bring timestamps. You know, if you've got timestamps, by all means, we will.
Was you making content back then?
Well, not back then, but he's many years ago. Yeah, it depends on how you define many years ago. But listen, I've always rated Frank Lampard. So if there's evidence, then I'm exposed. But so far,
until then, big up Violins in the chat says, I know people's circumstances vary, but for people who can afford it, 5 brother, listen, super chat or not, just view, like, subscribe, hype, do all of that stuff, the free stuff. Like the super chats are appreciated. We've made it a part of the show. But listen, the viewers, the engagement in the live chat, the community comments after, the support shown on the individual channels, the love to all the guests coming on. That's what it's about more than anything, people. So yeah, big up for the super chat. I get the sentiment, but it is what it is. Vibav says, Steve Matisse, thoughts on Tuchel, Bellingham drama and England's best 11. Your number 10, Palmer or Jude? Turkish, love the loose cannons. Great first episode.
I feel like making too much of this. I feel like there's a lot of drama around this for no reason. And I don't know if it's purely because, but they're winning in spite of Bellingham. I don't know why they need to talk about Bellingham. It's just me, or it's
if he doesn't go to the World Cup, it's
a drama.
That's a talking point. But for me, there's too many talented England players in this setup to be bothered about who starts. It's a squad game. We saw it against the Netherlands. We saw Palmer and Watkins come on. They contribute, right? For me, I don't care who starts. I don't care. Like right now, the best 11 is the team that is gelling and playing well together and in form. That best 11 is not going to stay there when the World Cup comes around. So for me, and Liverpool, they always qualify, man. This is the thing. They're playing Latvias and whatnot. Let's be real. There's no time to be really judging England too strongly, negatively or positively. When the first game kicks off in the World Cup in America, that's when Tuchel's time starts, and that's it. That's what I've always said. Up until then, I don't really mind. I'm cool, chilling.
Yeah, the qualifying groups, the last ones that England have been involved in, are just not competitive at all. So, for me, they should be used to blood the players. If you're bringing these young kids into the squad, play them. You know what I mean? You're not going to get beat off Latvia, no disrespect. Even Wales, you're not getting beat. So let's see these young players. Let's see the ones who were on the fringe who you might just take. I don't want to see Jordan Henderson running around for England now just before a World Cup. I think he's just wasting a place there. And that's what my only criticism is. But I'm not being funny. Tony Pulis could have won that group for England. You know what I mean? So he needs to, like Matisse, he needs to get his squad in shape. There's not that many more games to go. And get ready for this World Cup. You know what I mean? Because Gareth Southgate, he has had his criticism of England fans. And we wanted to go to the next level. But he was getting us to finals and last four in tournaments, etc. So Tommy's got to do the same, man.
Tuchel has to win. Anything else is a failure. Simple.
Yeah, he's got to win.
Cool. Last one on the list. Total Eclipse says, big up and congratulations on 100k. Love, my guy. And Turkish, big up to you, bro. Best of wishes on your new venture. Hope you all the success, brother. Love for the love, my bro. Appreciate all the support on Loose Cannons, my channel, this channel. All the support on the individual channels. Much appreciated. And as we wind down to the end, we've done all the predictions. We've talked what we need to talk. Big up Flav each and every time, because did Tobes tell you this show could take up to 2 hours?
No.
Okay, so an extra big up. Community, go over. Let's send my way. Flav, one more time. The podcast you're on.
Yeah, mate. But thank you for having me. The most important thing, I've been very grateful to be here, and it's lovely to talk to you boys. Football Between the Lines podcast. You can get it on Spotify. Anywhere where you get your podcast, you'll find it. Football Between the Lines. Legends for having me.
Send me the link and I'll
send
put
you
it in
the
the
link.
description. Yeah.
All right, I will do, mate. Thank you, boys, so much.
No worries, fam.
Cheers,
No, it won't
mate.
be the last time anyway. People, if you're watching this after, I'll put the link in the next 10-15 minutes into the description below. So go show Flav some love. Big up everyone else. GRIZZ, Matisse, Steve, SAEED, the community. Love for the comments, the super chats, the likes, the hypes, all of that stuff. We'll see you again Monday for the main show, Sunday for the mob. But back your chat tomorrow, people. A reminder. Let's play it one more time. Love for the love. See you then.
Invincibles, 1-0.
Ten Hag's won more than Arteta, so you honestly can't speak to me.
Europe is like the supplement. The protein is here, and we got hella protein here.
I see Turkish brought his prop. I also have a prop here.
You're bringing the same thing I shut you down behind camera. I did.
You didn't shut me down, bro.
It's Lily Phillips. It gets passed around block to block every single year.
It's Rory Jennings, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever we discuss next, you lose, my friend.
Yo, people, welcome back to Back Your Chat. You've seen this series where we take debates to the street.